No blogs allowed as sources. I'm sure you've heard this statement from every professor in every syllabus every single time. But then what if you find the perfect blog post written by an actual expert with citations and making the exact point you need? Are you supposed to ignore it just because it's a blog? Let me tell you something important. Not every blog is created equal, and your professor knows this. They just don't trust you to tell the difference. Here's why blogs generally suck as sources. First reason, there's no peer review. Anybody can literally write anything. I could start a blog tomorrow claiming I'm a neuroscientist and start writing about brain surgery. Nobody can stop me. And that's kind of terrifying. The second reason, there's no editorial oversight. Traditional publications have editors, fact checkers, people whose job is to find mistakes. But blogs? That's just someone hitting publish. Any errors, lies, or propaganda, they all just go online instantly. And the third and last reason, the bias is unreal in blogs. Blogs are personal platforms. People write about what they believe, cherry-pick supporting facts, and ignore contradicting evidence. It's kind of like opinion being dressed as facts. But here's the plot twist. Some blogs are actually pretty credible sources. Let's take a blog written by a Harvard professor in their research area. That one has weight. How about a blog post that meticulously cites peer-reviewed sources? That's basically a literature review. And what about industry blogs that track real-time trends? Sometimes they're the only sources for emerging topics. When can you use blogs? Usually you should use them as a starting point, not an ending point. Find a great blog post, check the sources, and cite those instead. Another way you can use blogs is for opinions and perspectives. If you're writing about the public perception of climate change, climate blogs show what people actually think. That's valuable data. The third way you can use blogs is for current events in fast-moving fields. Technology, social media, pop culture. Sometimes blogs are the only sources that are keeping up. But here's the key: transparency. If you use a blog, acknowledge what it is. You can do this through writing something like tech blogger John Smith argues and not research shows. You should be honest about your source's limitations. And remember to verify everything. That amazing statistic from a blog, you should find its original source. And that perfect quote, make sure it's real. Trust, but verify. Actually, don't trust, just verify. Here's my personal rule. For every one blog source, have 5 academic sources. Blogs can supplement but not entirely replace peer-reviewed research. The truth is, your professor says no blogs because banning them is easier than teaching source evaluation. And honestly, most students can't tell the difference between good blogs and conspiracy theories. So honestly, this blanket ban protects everybody. But if you can think critically, evaluate credibility, and use blogs appropriately, then you're ahead of the game. Do you have a blog that you've seen that you couldn't use as an academic source? Share your frustrations in the comments below. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to check out Jenny, linked in the description. Happy writing! Hi, Shane from Jenny here. Thank you for watching the video. Jenny is an all-in-one writing workspace that's designed specifically for students, researchers, and academics. Jenny helps you write with smart suggestions that include citations, manage all of your sources in one place, paraphrase your writing into any tone, and it also offers a smart Jenny chat, which is basically ChatGPT but tailored specifically for academics. You can try it out for free today. Link is in the description box. See you in the next video.